It is time for a short history lesson. I'm a psychologist, and I think one of the biggest mistakes anxious people make is believing that understanding themselves will automatically change them. 100 years ago, two psychologists had very different ideas about how people get better. Most people have heard of Sigmund Freud, but far fewer have heard of Alfred Adler. Freud wanted to understand where your struggles come from. He believed your past held many of the answers. And there is value in that. Looking at childhood experiences, relationships, and old patterns can help us understand why we feel, think, and behave in a certain way. Adler agreed that your past matters. What he disagreed with was what happens next. He actually believed that insight was only the beginning. As a psychologist who treats anxiety every day, I think it's a distinction that a lot of people miss. I meet people who can explain their anxiety incredibly well. They know where it started, which parent influenced them, why they people please, why they avoid conflict, and why they constantly seek reassurance. The problem is that knowing all of that doesn't automatically change what you do tomorrow. Someone with social anxiety can understand exactly why they're afraid of being judged and still avoid the conversations they've been putting off. Someone with OCD can understand why they seek certainty and still spend hours trying to convince themselves everything is okay. Insight helps you make sense of your experience, but behavior is what changes your experience. That's why so much of anxiety treatment isn't about finding one more explanation. It's actually about practicing a different response, even while your brain is telling you not to. Adler believed people move forward when they begin acting in ways that line up with the life they want to build, not when they finally discover the perfect explanation for why they still feel the way they do. That's one of the reasons his work still matters today. Understanding yourself is valuable. Learning how to respond differently is what really creates the change. Follow me for more information.